Scorpio April 2018 Horoscope. Scorpio April 2018 Horoscope Monthly Overview. The April 2018 Scorpio horoscope predicts that if something seems too good to be true on the first, you would be well advised to be a little bit critical. Imagine that you're the hero or heroine of an old-fashioned fairy tale. Sure, miracles exist, but before you trade in your cow for a handful of beans, make sure that they really are magical, and that you are aware of all the attendant risks. You and a loved one might be having a few disagreements about a topic that's close to both of your hearts on the 5th. Do your best to communicate. A methodical approach will serve you better than a slapdash one on the 9th and 10th. Keep your eyes sharp and your toes pointed, especially at work, even more especially if you're a ballerina, on the 14th and 15th. You never know what surprises are in store. A career crisis isn't the same as a minor stumbling block. Scorpio, can you tell the difference on the 19th or 20th? You're feeling pretty great, and for good reason, on the fabulous 26th and 27th of April 2018. Yeah, you and a partner make a great team on the 30th, so celebrate. April 2018 Love Horoscope and Relationships Forecast. Scorpio. The April 2018 horoscope for Scorpio zodiac sign shows that if you are seized by an impulse on the first, to run right up to them and plant a big kiss on their cheek, or just ask for their phone number, then by golly, go ahead. After all, your impulses are coming from a kind of deep down place that may well be wiser than your prodigious intellect, and smarter than any rationale you can come up with for not doing whatever it is you feel like doing. The more open you are to new ideas, the more open you will be to a new romance. On the 5th, what's on your mind, and in your heart, on the 10th, by the 15th, you might be thinking harder about a business contract than a romantic deal. That's okay, get the business stuff out of the way, and then you can give romance all your attention. Although it does look like work, and possibly your boss is taking up all your energy. Again, on the 19th and 20th, if you're going to be late for a date, give them plenty of notice. Everything is pretty romantic, birds singing, flowers blossoming, etc. On the 26th and 27th of April 2018, Scorpio, you two really work well together, as you discover birds senior thanks to a lucky coincidence. On the 30th, Scorpio career. April 2018 horoscope. The Scorpio 2018 April monthly predictions suggest that you should watch out for snake oil salesmen and purveyors of cheap waterfront land on the 1st. Yep, if someone comes along with a deal that's too good to be true, don't jump at the chance. In all likelihood, that waterfront property is already underwater, and who needs a magic lotion that's made of cooking oil? Not you, of course. You're usually too savvy for this stuff, but if you're caught off guard, even you could get taken in. So caution is your byword. Disagreements are almost never really fun, and you and a work colleague could really be failing to see things eye to eye on the 5th. Do your best to work it out in a constructive way. Be as careful and correct as possible as you approach a problem on the 9th and 10th. If you're on the alert at work on the 14th and 15th, you'll probably catch a mistake and be the office hero. Yay! Are you faced with a big problem, or a small one, on the 19th or 20th? Scorpio, are you making a mountain out of a molehill? Is it because you don't really like your job, or because you really love it? Good news makes you feel great on the 26th and 27th. Partner up on the 30th of April 2018. 2018 April Health and Fitness Astrology Predictions for the Eagle/the Scorpion. The Scorpio astrology forecasts for April 2018 show that if somebody comes along on the 1st and promises to get you healthy and happy and the perfect weight and the perfect height and so on and so forth with just a single pill or spray or similar, it's important for you to not fall for it. Any change worth having takes time and steady, patient work, and health is something that you cultivate over time. Anything that works instantly doesn't really work. It's always better to take the longer, harder, more realistic path to reach your health and fitness goals. Sure, it sounds good to just wave a magic wand and make everything perfect, but it's not a reasonable proposition. So don't fall for it. Go slow and steady, especially on the 5th. when a few pressing engagements demand your attention. Don't skip exercising. A healthy relationship with your body is the first step in maintaining harmony in the rest of your life. As you'll start to see on the 10th, you organize everything just right. On the 15th of April 2018, Scorpio, you see the tangible benefits of a good workout routine. On the 20th, they are for real. You'll see just how much better exercise makes you feel again. On the 25th, how's your diet? On the 30th, do you need more greens, more protein? Scorpio Horoscope 2018. Hello my Scorpio friends. The Scorpio Horoscope 2018 shows that Jupiter has been hovering around your sun for the past 3 months, and has only about 9 months to go before it leaves your sign. Jupiter has been bringing all sorts of blessings into your life. Many of you have seen an increase in business or clients over the past year, or perhaps you've moved into a new job that is bringing you many personal and professional benefits. Scorpio, Jupiter in your sign is already activating leaps of faith. Outer circumstances beyond your control are likely playing a big role. You will likely begin new courses of study which may take several years to complete before summer begins. Major changes on relationship fronts will become apparent. These will have a direct effect on your core beliefs and the philosophies that you live by for the sake of feeling secure. The state and quality of your health and that of your lifestyle, in general, will also come up for review by mid-spring. It may prove wise to take action now and get a checkup, at least, to contribute to offsetting any unnecessary negative accumulations. Affirm, healthy is powerful and beautiful. Some of you aren't focused on a career, and you might be happily spending time with a new partner, or new additions may have arrived into your family, whether that's the four-legged or two-legged kind, or perhaps you've made changes to your home that has brought you much pleasure. Jupiter won't be directly visiting your sun for another 12 years, that doesn't mean that good things won't happen for 12 more years, but make sure you take advantage of these final days of Jupiter in your sign. And if you've been waiting to take advantage of new opportunities or wanting to create your own opportunities, go for it. If there is a new type of business you have been thinking about starting up, start to plan it at this time. If you are on the other end of the spectrum, and are not happy and fulfilled at your place of work, now is the time to start planning your next move. The Scorpio 2018 horoscope foretells that by next summer, there is a good chance that you will make a change. Scorpio 2018 starts on a very powerful note. When you feel things are going your way, you are strong in yourself, and you are willing and able to fight for the things you believe in. January is a time of potency, when personal magnetism irradiates everyone you come into contact with. The greater part of the year is a time of expansion and success when your creativity comes to expression, whether it be at work, with kids, or in your intimate life. It is also an excellent time to commence an educational project, even if it is extremely challenging and long-term. The 2018 Scorpio star sign predictions foretell that Jupiter's next stop will be in your house of finances. If you haven't seen an increase in income or an opportunity to make more money, you will between the second week in October and over the next year, 2019. Ideas may come from out of the blue, so keep your eyes open. Finances really do look like they will be shifting, and there is intense financial planning through this year. The 2018 forecast for Scorpio points out that from November 7th through the end of the month, both Venus and Jupiter will be near your sun, drawing lots of good things to you. Please take advantage of this energy and make the changes you need to make. Relationships can improve, or if you are single, a new relationship can enter your life. Beneficial changes to your living environment can happen as well. The energies are there, but it is up to you to activate them. Don't just wait for good things to happen. The 2018 yearly predictions for the Scorpio warn that December will begin a time of change for you, that you will feel throughout the entire year. If you have had financial struggles, next year will start to get easier for you, as you leave a difficult financial transit behind. The Astrology Scorpio 2018 foretells that on another level, 2018 will be a year for learning. If you haven't already signed up for any classes, this would be a year to do so. Perhaps you would like to go back to school or take a class in something you have always wanted to learn about. It is never too late to do this, and I highly suggest to use the energies that are available to you in 2018 to study and learn. You might take a class to further your career, or take a class for a personal reason. It doesn't matter. 2018 can also be a good year for travel, and again, you will learn a lot about yourself as you visit different areas. Interested in writing or speaking, 2018 is the year to start, and if you are already an author, new book or article ideas will most likely come to you, and you will find yourself working on a very important project in 2018. If you haven't started writing or presenting yet and are wondering which month looks particularly good, April is the month. You will have a ton of energy in the house in your chart that represents writing, communicating, and creativity will be strong. The Scorpio 2018 predictions suggest mid-April through mid-May are the months to focus on your health and healing. If you have ongoing medical issues, you might happen upon good information that can lead you to get relief from the issues that you have. If you are in generally good health, you can use this time to improve your health regime. Wanting to make some changes to your home? If you are happy where you are at, and want to do some repairs or redecorate, the 2018 yearly Scorpio astrology predicts that shows that this could happen between the months of mid-May and mid-August. For those that are tired of where they are living and want a change of residence, a move could happen during this time as well. According to the yearly astrology for Scorpio, on May 15, 2018, the planet which brings excitement and change, Uranus, enters your solar 7th house of relationships. This is a major influence, which will bring a lot of new and untraditional people into your life over the next 7 years. Initially, it is fantastic for working with radically new ideas, modernizing communication, and meeting people locally who are intensely committed to powerful ideologies. The influence of Uranus also evokes a need for more space and enlightenment in personal relationships. You are attracted to people who can challenge you to live life differently and more unconventionally. This rather disruptive influence becomes very apparent in a 5-month period from May to October, which can bring a number of extraordinary changes, especially in your domestic life and regarding activities in your local neighborhood. The last half of June sees you coming to a standstill, as you deal with bosses or family who have a diametrically opposing viewpoint to yours. It seems that whatever you do, it is difficult to create harmony. And anyway, you are not in the mood to compromise when it comes to your personal freedom and space. Scorpio, the 2018 horoscope points out that from the end of June to the end of August, you will be backtracking as you strive to deal with unpredictable behavior from loved ones, and uncompromising behavior which you yourself feel pressured into. In the end, it is partners who make the necessary compromises to keep everything moving smoothly along. And by the end of the year, it seems everyone reaches agreement about all those important issues like love, family and children.